and it is ready to hammer down. You can hear the thunder in the background. We get the lightning.
Little thunder.
Stop it.
Little lightning.
Stop it.
Thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning, ears!
Typical Sydney spring, summer. Summer's just around the corner. Oh. So much for racing this weekend. Right, let's get back into it. Gonna brush it down, get all the loose dirt off and all the dirt that's been caked in. Makes it easier when you just a light spray down. Don't want to get too much water near the bearings in case the seals have gone. So I'll keep brushing it down, get all the loose stuff off, and then move on to the next step. Okay, well, I reckon that's enough. That's as far as strip. So where we got up to, it was actually last night, yesterday. Another brand new day today. But I think I'm gonna remove that tray. It's a bit tricky at the moment. I think that might be an afterthought. That tray doesn't look like it's a standard OEM. Looks like an update or an upgrade. But geez, that's bloody yellow, isn't it? Come on, ISO. My iPhone's just pleading. Enough. So I think what I want to do before I give it another brush down in a dry brush or dry clean, is I actually want to take off these here and see how easy it is. So we already established how easy it is to get access to that dirt. I think we're going to try on the rear as well, because I always know buggies, because you've got the wing support, it's always got to take that off, or the rear bumper. And look, that's a boomerang. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, this battery tray doesn't like me. It's a bit of a weird configuration, so that's why I'm probably assuming it's an aftermarket bought. Because the hardware is not what I would have used. So it's, oh look at that. Get down. Stuck on that spacer. And I'm trying not to get in the way. That was me, not Twitter. Come on, there we go. There we go. Woosah. Deep breaths. Woosah. Woosah. There we go. That's what I had to deal with. This thing here. I'm never going to get that back. But how nice is that, eh? Ooh, so it is Elcon. I would have put the logo up that way, yeah? Have it that way. Have it like that. Right. That'll clean up nice. Nice carbon fibre. What's that, 2mm? Yeah. Nice. Pain in the arse though. Oh, get some better hardware for that. Where's my brush? Yes. Hey, look at all that. Everyone going on about all the amount of alloy on these things. Mate, you got to lighten them up somehow. And if you do the equivalent of plastics, it makes it really bulky. These ones are a lot slimmer. What have we got there? Loose. Oh, that was a washer. Oh well. Okay. So, here we go. There. Better clean. Make it easier when you actually got to wash it. Get all the loose mud and dirt off. Less of the simple green that needs to work. You get all those areas. The best stuff is that Vision Nitro Cleaner. It's $11 a can over here, and man, I can excuse me, I could bloody use a whole bottle on this. Nooks and crannies. Just makes it a lot easier when you go actually blast it with the simple green. Less work. Might find that the simple green will clean that up really nice. Go down. Not bad. Not bad at all. And it is not bucketing down, but it's going to bucket down soon. So got the AGFRC here and the brake throttle. Very nice servos. Nice range as well, up into the fifth scale ones. Okay, I think we're up to getting these dips off, eh? Getting that one off. Right, I've given it a light brush down. Get all the surface dirt. You sneaky bugger. Surface dirt are all everywhere. Makes it easier to clean. And you put the simple green on. I've taken this off. 3 screws under there. Now I'm going to take this off. Now watch, because we want to get to. We always want to get to these bits easy. Come on, don't you drop. Good on ya. Oh, don't go anywhere. We want to get to these dips easy. So have a look at this. Look at that. Look at that. One there, one there, one there, one there. So that should really free these off. Everyone kind of knows the DBXL, MTXL scenario. They should come off, pull out, and you should have access to that diff. And they're CVDs, but I think they call that the spline drive. So I think it's the actual CVD part on the spline that goes through. So we'll find it on the manual, but that's the only way I could see that happening. And that'll be just the retainer with the pin on the standard CVD joints. But look at that. How good is that? So it was 3 screws to take the bumper off. This looks like a 3D printed part. And and that was just the cover. Need a bit of lube on it. Pooh! There we go. That was just the cover. Ah, that's awesome. That you gotta love a design. You get straight into the diff, especially in a racing situation. Oh no, my diff's going. Ah, they've had it. Hold on. There's 3 screws there, 1 screw there. That'll take it off, and you got boom boom. So, happy days. Look what else I found. Playing around with it. So don't forget. I'm not familiar. This is my first teardown of the Fourtex, and I'm discovering it as you're also discovering it too. So if you're new to the platform, and you've just bought one, or you're gonna buy one, you know, it's an upgrade from the 5B or the MCD R5 or the FG. What's the FG? Oh, what's that thing? Oh, I forgot what it was. The latest one. But have a look at this. Pull. And that's that spline drive I was talking about. So if that's not captured within the diff, you should be able to just, you probably need 3 hands. One guy holding it there, one guy holding it there, and then whammo. So how cool is that? Look at that. Hey? Oh, that even locks, but I did pull it and turn a little bit. Yeah, see, I pulled it back, turned it, and I locked. I don't know if it was just me or what. Yeah, you turn that, see, yeah, but, oh, there we go. So really, boom, boom, out. On to the finals. Okay, let's get these off. Oh, we'll break him. Hey, how cool was that? Little slide action. Look at that. How cool was that? It's on my drawer. Focus. We'll just break the seal on these. This getting up and close, personal. And another thing is, man, these hinge pin braces, damn son, very nice, bloody chunky. Wonder why they don't snap. Snaps the arm instead. Oh, I might have noticed the thing. Do we need to take off? No, I think we're right. Just a little bit of Loctite. See, just enough to crack it. Not go crazy. Shake-proof washers on there. It's probably a good thing, isn't it? Come here, boy. Alright. Oh, look at that slide action. I like it. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Nice, simple. Look at that. That easy to take that off. Awesome machining. The other side. Gearing. What have I got? Nope. Get under the. Here it is. Come on, move. Got the gearing on that other side, or the side. That main gear makes it a little bit tricky to get it out. I'll wobble it. Here we go. How to get this out? It's cock blocking me. The diff wants to come out. Ooh, okay. Back. No. Okay. So we've got the bearing there. Let's push that out. Push that out. Wants to come out. Push it in. Seat it back in. Yep. Okay. Bit of Tetris again. No, it's keyed in. It's just that blocking it there. Because of that there, that edge there, that's the guide. Guide's in. It's just captured on there. Just on there. So obviously I'm being over precautious because it's not my car. And look, that just goes in nicely. Maybe if it's just this gear side. Right, let me work this out. Okay, so what I did, I haven't done it yet, but I reckon I've got it. I just removed these two cap heads from the shock tower mount. That's actually pushed it up, and I should be able to. Ta-da! So I'm going to leave those off, because then obviously when I need to go put this back in, it'll cinch down, see it bounce back up. So just that little bit of movement in there, I was able to get that. No, that's not Twitter. I don't do Twitter. I'm not that young. Okay, so let's bring it in. I can always, so this should be able to push those out. What do you reckon? I'll think about it. That's seated in there now. If you were to take the this arm off, take that hinge pin off, hinge pin brace, that'll then give movement on the arm. It'll be able to fold up on it. So it would be that would be the most logical step to take next, is to remove this. hinge pin brace, the front hinge pin brace. Which, let me double check. I want to double check first. Okay, I think I got it. So what I've done is I've loosened off the top turnbuckle. Okay, that should release that arm. Okay, and then that usually should give you more flexibility in removing the diff. I could also take the shock off. Yeah, I think I will take the shock off as well. Just logically, sometimes you go through these things, but then the next time you're like, oh yeah, should have done it that way. Or the little tricks that you learn when you're tearing down a car. Because you can build it, but tearing down to get to a certain part, you don't need to tear down the whole bloody car. So that's what you're trying to do, is limit it. So no, that's at full travel. It's all last final words, and then I take everything off. Yeah, there we go. So what do I need to clear? Because really it should be just, as long as you get one side off. Oh, there's a shim there. There we go. You get the one side off. Be careful of that shim. Then the other will kill. Let's go, baby, come on! On there. Oh, yeah. So there we go. So that's it. That is the diff. So open diff. So only. So it's not a diff oil like your lossy. So very similar to the MCD as far as like not having a sealed diff, you might as well say. Just gonna make sure I don't lose those shims. So to recap, I took the shock off, took the turnbuckle off, that gave it a bit more that way, and then I was able to come out, and that's not bad. So that's 2 screws to get it out, plus all that other stuff. So that's it there. That is the front diff. All right. Ooh, schmutz. Okay, there's more stuff in there. Dirt or grease? No, it's dirt. So that's good. Wondering if we open the diff. Have a goose, have a look, see if it's okay. The rear one actually was quite smooth, but I think it was rubbing on these, on the CVDs. So we'll take a closer look. Stay there. You stay there, and I'll bring you to it. Okay, hold on. Let me bloody change this. Okay, bloody screensaver was on all the time. So there we go. That's that spline drive. So that spline drive there is a shim on the outside. So not as aggressive as I thought it would be, but anyway, very nice, very nice. So to me, to access your diffs, that's not that bad. So it was the rear shock mount screw, turnbuckle screw, the two that held onto the shock, but that was also to release the diff mount, you might as well say, and then the capping and the actual bumper itself to get to that. So I reckon that would be, what do you reckon, if you know that process? 3 minutes? 3 minutes to get that all out? Yeah, I reckon 3 minutes. Okay, no, let's put it all back. Okay. I might give this a clean while I'm here. Give us a quick clean while I'm here. I might have a look, see what they use, because it definitely was some sort of. It was it's not a grease, definitely wasn't a grease, but felt like an oil, like a close to 3-in-1, but a bit more viscosity. So that's clean. Bearings look good, bushings look good. I do like the Torx fittings. I reckon they're a good advantage over hex heads. So, alright, this going first. One. That one's in. That one's in. Okay, let's go. Calm down. Flaming gloves. Okay. Little shock. Calm down. Okay, this was, get that behind there. Remote. Whoa. It's on an angle, hard to work with. Okay. No, okay. Put this one back in. So this side. the diff back in. That's in, that's in. Leave that lift again. There we go. It's in. And put the first shock mount screw on. So that'll cinch down there. Yeah man, these screws are good. With the shake proofs. Okay, other side. Keys in, drop it in. Boomer. Okay, we've got 4. Okay, it's going to be short on the top, I reckon. Long on the bottom. Oops. Short on the top. Long on the bottom. Hey. How you like them apples? Okay, I just got to tighten that up. Only because the camera's right there, I can't get to it. Maybe if I throw it on. Where you go? Oh, there it is there. Right on there, you can stay right there. Stay right there, mate. Don't move. Don't move. I'll get it. Oh, can I? Get out of the way. There we go. There we go. It's alright, mate. You stay there. I'll work around you. Okay, that was it. So we took that diff out, and now she's spinning. See this? See, I can see there. If I had a filler gauge, maybe because it's fully compressed. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's fully compressed. So there we go. So there is room there. So it'll probably sit like that. So there's plenty of room. This is binding on there. So, like I bought one. Let's do the rear diff, eh? Just before I spin it around. Oop. Bit of schmutz. Before I spin it around, I'm just going to leave the cover and the front bumper off so we can get a bit of clean. Okay, so we'll leave that off, and it might be the same with that. We remove the wing. So let's spin them around. Then we can have a goose. Been thinking about this too while you're there, mate, because I know you're not going to move. I'm not a fan of the bullets, because when you have an electrical problem, you know, you got to access these from your battery, which is right at the back. In our case, over right at the back over here. And you've got to pull them, and usually they're pretty tight. These are 5 mil. Yeah, these are 5 mil for probably take a shorty pack, and you've got to get in. And if you usually have electrical problems, these are going to be bloody hot. So yeah, I don't want to upset the apple cart. We don't want to go adding stuff, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I'd like to do an XT, because you can still have these, right, plug it into the battery, but there's no isolator. So, you know, if you had an inline XT60, then you could just out, you're done. You just pull it, boom, you're done. So yeah, watch this space. And I think Gavin was mentioning something like that to me as well. So, all right, Woohoo! Look at you. Right up close and personal. So this is boomeranged. So I wonder if this is Delrin. Feels like it. Could maybe heat it up. But yeah, it looks like it's just held in by, you got 2 screws there, and then you got the two screws down the bottom. They look like 3mm as well. Okay. Oh. Yep, they are. So let's just crack the seal. Crack the seal on them. Oh, loosey goosey. Yeah. Okay. Because that's just going to remove that whole assembly, that wing mount assembly. So I might move. You stay there again. Don't worry. You stay there. Yep, still in frame. Or maybe I'm here. Can he? No. You plunger. Or maybe I go this way. Ooh. She's light. There we go. You plunger. Ooh. Gonna love a magnet. Okay. Ooh, come here. Get out of it. Get out of it, you mongrel. Right. Okay. So it looks like if we loosen off the bar off these, then we can, there's, oh, you cheeky bugger, look where that is. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Where's me 1mm? Here we go. See if these loosen off. Kind of looking at it, eh? I suppose I should really look at the design first. But we're here anyway. It's alright, mate. You don't need to move. I'll move. 1mm. 1.5, sorry. Now will that get in there? Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Let's have a look at this design. Let's go over it, eh? Okay, it's future me. I noticed I probably rambled on in one of the other segments, but back to this. It looks like to access the rear diff, you basically have to dismantle from the rear, from the bottom, the 2 side supports, and you'd have to take that shock tower off. So it's really a full dismantle of the rear, so even including the side supports. Where are you? Come on, mate. You got one job. Hold the camera properly. So you gotta take those out on both sides. Oh, no, you could probably do one side. So you could take that out on. You gotta take those off. Those two screws there. Then you've got to take this rear off. This rear shock tower support, and then under. You got to take these off for these mounts to actually access that diff, so it's not as easy as the front. So I think we'll just leave that as is. It's the same diff and the same spline drive, but just access wise, yeah, a little bit hard to get to. Look at you still watching. Good on ya. We'll see you over at part 3.